Am I still banned from cursing around you, Mo?
Little cursing, you know?
Little slight ones here and there, no vulgarity.
Yeah, I like the show. You know, I thought it started off season 2. You know, I like season 1. Season 1 I thought was cool. You know what I'm saying? Season 2 started off too slow for me. You know what I'm saying? And then by the 4th, 5th,
it picked up.
I was like, oh.
Right.
And then about the 6th one,
right.
I was like, oh.
Right, about the 6th.
Ooh.
Right, but it had to give you substance about. It was still a struggle. And people keep wanting to see the glamour of your success, but they don't know the hardship. People don't know the missed meals, the stressful nights of wondering should you go back and get a package and go back on the block because the shit seems easy. See, when you ain't gotta use, people think on the streets that you really using your mind when you sell drugs. You don't use your mind to sell drugs. You at the mercy of people that has lost their fucking mind. You know what I mean? And what you saw was in season 2, us struggling not to become the very people who did crime in their mother's neighborhood, did violence in their grandmother's backyards. We was conscious of it. We've been new, but God had intervened in our subconscious, and it made us feel like, yo, do this again. You know what I mean? I beat my case. My brother beat his case.
Wow. Yeah.
And we didn't want y'all to just be looking for a fucking hit record. We wanted you to feel that my mother had to go through this ordeal with her other son. And by looking at the 2 sons that, in our mind, maybe God had chosen to save the 11 siblings that we don't even tell you about in the show. You know?
Yeah, because on the show, it's only 4.
Right.
Only 4 of y'all.
Can you imagine trying to cover
Yeah.
another 7 siblings in the show? It'd be shit. The clan wouldn't have no room to be acting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we gave those other members our brotherhood. You know what I mean? They represent the 9th Prince in the family. They represent the Barnes and the rest of the siblings that's not mentioned. And that brotherhood of us being able to function with so many people at home made it easier for us to function with the group.
That's right.
You know what I mean? I'm an older sibling. So if I could manage my younger siblings, you think I can't manage my homies?
Yeah.
So we gave y'all a concept of how desperate one could become when you got Ghost and RZA down, in the Midwest, and got the Midwest brothers fighting for their neighborhood. When an outside dude come in and fuck your girl, shit, that's like you coming home with another nigga that's fucking my girl, and you gotta let her go. I'm not gonna go out there and fight in the streets for that. When we was young, they told us it was 4-1. Oh, actually, it was 11-1. Back in the day. Now we see we got more boys, right? But back then, it was all girls, and so you didn't have to fight. But we wanted you to get that concept of that the struggle wasn't over from season 1, and we still was challenged and had to prove our commitment to what our future was going to be like. So the slowness of those episodes was able for you to to say, yo, look, what decision you gonna make when those ordeals hit you. So you saw Ghost get shot. You saw RZA do what he do, and for the first 2 episodes, my character, Power character, everybody in New York was pretty much out of the loop, and it was based upon RZA's and Ghost's transition, and that transition was equally valuable because if Ghost wouldn't have survived that shot,
that's real.
Life would be different for us. If RZA wouldn't have survived and beat that case, life would be different for us. Won't be no Wutang. It didn't matter.
Music would be hip-hop wouldn't be the same.
Right, exactly. So it's above our heads. And brothers don't want to see that sometimes. Brothers keep thinking, I looked on, I don't have any social media accounts. I stopped it in like 2006.
Which one we doing?
Start all over, clean up the sides.
Bald on the side.
Yes.
Top, just a little smooth.
Yeah, just clean. You see my, I don't want to say it out loud because you tape it. My LA barber. Just hook me the fuck up, bro.
We want to go with the face.
I don't like no gray hairs on my face no more.
Super light or
super light?
Yeah.
I kind of like it. Just go super light. That way I can try to not notice it as much.
Gotcha.
No more Just for Men, no more Beijing. You know what I mean? This is the era of We grade and that's it,
That's
accept
what
it.
it is.
You know what I mean? You can't fake it now, right? How you gonna come back after COVID with a black beard?
Yeah.
Like, you fucking liar.
Word, yo. But it's like, yo, what I do like about the show is this. There's about 5 shows on TV right now, black shows. So you got Power, you got Raising Cain, that you know, spring off from it or whatever. You got Bumpy Johnson.
Yep.
You got Snowfall.
Yep.
You have BMF.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And then the Woo.
Right.
The thing I like about the Woo that's different, they're all dark. All of those shows are dark.
Very dark.
Death.
Yeah.
Violence.
Yeah.
You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Woo joint, you got some inspiration out of it.
Exactly.
Although it started,
It started the same.
you know, it
route.
started the streets.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
But as time went on, season 2, middle, inspiration came out.
Right.
It's like I'm watching Snowfall. Like I just finished the last season a couple of weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? It got dark. I had to unplug.
You couldn't take it.
I had to turn it off.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this
the
is
same way. It's
yo,
just,
this is too much right here. And it's like I don't want to relive an era we already lived, but not like that. And see it that graphic.
right. Let me say something about that. Right. We had the writers' room trying to make us that way. We was rejecting. It was like, yo, we didn't sit here for hours telling you what happened for you to make that be the conclusion. That was what we ran from. So the good thing about our show, and this is something that producers got to realize, this is something that the executives have to realize, we are those people. We're the producers, we're the writers, we're the creators. RZA has on 5 hats. And because he got 5 hats on, you can't water him down with departmentalization.
Gotcha.
So as soon as you say, oh, we don't have the budget, you're talking to the fucking budget master. So we sitting there, we talking like, we like, don't go for it. Find the money find the money somewhere else.
Yeah. No doubt.
Like, you know, I was even talking to Mario Van Peeves, if I say his name.
Yeah.
So, you know, and in one of his interviews when he said it, he don't like to see us just living out the negative side without having a balance.
Yeah.
And one thing he appreciated that he saw that. He saw that administrative wise, and he saw that us bringing out of the writer's room, that we was making sure that, yo, listen, I can glorify the negative side of my life, but why? You know, every crime has regret. You usually don't see it until you slam the doors on it. So when those cages and those bars go, lock in 6, and that shit close, you hear that fucking metal slam against the wall, there's your regret. But during the process of whatever your mind state is in, you probably didn't even see it going that far. But the moment is, who stops when he can kill me? And I may think that I have to go all the way because I want to live, but the system doesn't protect us for defending ourselves. So a lot of these characters, and even in our story, you're seeing a lot of it is based upon really getting back at something that already happened. Even when you watch Raising Cain, now I watch that show and I love the production. I love the era because it's my era. But I was thankful to have a mother that I had.
No doubt.
I knew mothers just like his mom.
Yeah, that was.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We knew mothers just like that.
No doubt.
My auntie was like that. You know what I mean? I got cousins that's like that. But my mom wasn't like that. She didn't really allow me to think that the streets was a friendly place to be. You know what I mean? So when we writing and we're in the room and we're telling the writers what direction to go in, I'm speaking from the heart. You know, how could you see a brother, and I didn't give all my details because I couldn't give you everything, but I gave you enough to see that there was somebody above my head. I'm going to say that again. God was present. And when God is present, right, Mo, and I ain't going to get into a religious perspective of the conversation, but I'm going to get into the part that somebody's telling me, I have a plan for you. Who you believe in, me or society? Because society is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
You looking at Snowflake, yo, you say, yo, what the fuck? How in the hell could y'all? Yo, who produced this show?
Yeah.
Then you find out it ain't even your own people producing it. It may be one or two.
Yeah, for sure.
But the overall concept is being right. It's like, you know, and for me to say that, this is to only say that, yo, we're responsible for our own likeness. And if we keep thinking a check as an executive, a check as an actor or actress supersedes the image of your people, you better pay attention to Britain, France, Germany, Spain, Portugal, Netherlands, and Dutch. They don't play that shit. You're not mocking us. You're not gonna make us look like the. Even if we invaded your country, cut your arm off, enslaved you, well, you have to learn to forgive. So we have to forgive them for that. But then they turn around and put millions into degrading me, my image. So we felt that. We didn't, like I said, it's not about me throwing anybody under the bus. It's that we had the ability to say, take that out.
Got you.
That's not making it to set. See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's not going to make it to set.
That's right.
And when the writers, when we looked at it, we on set, it's like, yo, say this.
All right, so let me ask you this. There's we already know Wutang, Stan Allen, Zulu, Smoking, what, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't in it, right?
Right.
Was that intentionally left out? Because that was a part of.
Well, it was.
You know what I'm saying?
So the part of it.
Whether it was the peep, whether it was the friend, whether it was your friends, whether it was the people around you. That's a heavy part. You know what I'm saying?
And we left it out thus far.
Gotcha.
Because when you see it, you don't know what's actually been rolled.
Gotcha.
Because in episode 6, really take you through a digi moment, don't he? But only you know.
But don't say it though. I got you.
But he didn't dip it into the jar.
I got you.
He rolled up. And after he rolled up, he started going through things. He started going through mad chambers.
No doubt.
And then someone's like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? You're in his psyche.
Yeah.
So we didn't have to.
I got you.
It was subliminal. We didn't actually have to say, because he didn't get his groove until he what?
Yeah.
He rolled up.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, nigga with the hair ended up at Miles Davis.
What?
Like Miles Davis. When he got there, it was like, where the fuck this dude had his at?
Yeah.
And then everything became visual. Talking to the music.
Yeah.
Talking to the
Instruments.
artists. Breaking it down.
Yeah.
That's a digi moment, bro.
That was incredible. Man.
That was a digi moment.
Word.
But we was laughing and we was like, I wonder who go. We sat there and said, how many brothers gonna do exactly what you just said?
Yeah.
Yo, why you didn't show the nigga dip this shit in the bottle?
Yeah.
Because I don't want you dipping it in the bottle.
Yeah, that's too much.
Because once you do that, nigga, you may not be blessed. You'd be one of them niggas walking around here butt naked.
Yeah.
And we don't want that. So we don't want to promote, you know, and I can say this because, you know, it's real life.
Now, I knew,
I had
action.
I had a child already. I was cheating on my girl with another woman. But you didn't see that woman who really saved me. You didn't see her. Why? Because I'm trying to give you morals. I don't think womanizing is a good thing for a young mind to see. He won't respect marriage. He won't even respect his family. And that's what they're doing to us. They keep showing our young black dudes how to disrespect the very morals and values that empower the rest of the families, or the human families. So why are we constantly giving them perspectives that devalue them? So no more violence on us. That's why we got the episode. What episode where Ray and Ghost went to the went up to see Barbito and was that 7 or 8?
I think that was 7.
When they write, so what do? We had
they turn killer.
Yeah. We had because we know you want to see some violence, but there ain't gonna be no more violence on each other. There's no more violence against one another. We'll dish it out, but not at each other, and that's something that brothers don't understand. How you go from shooting up each other's house to slobbering on each other. That's why you saw when Ghost brought Ray to the crib, right? Did he not? Did his subconscious fuck with him?
Yeah, because he was standing there, he was looking around like.
Yo, son, I put them holes in that
Then
wall.
he looked at the wall, saw the
Yeah.
holes, and was like.
That was all for your mind to be like, yo, these niggas is fucking I'm tapping into your emotions. I don't need you to flinch up on me. Don't flinch up. Accept your doing. And then the young brother asked him for his autograph, and his big brother never told him, nigga, that's the nigga that shot the fucking crib up. And then he felt like, you want my autograph?
Wow. Like, you realize what I did?
Yeah, you need. And he looking at it like it goes to sit there looking at the nigga like this. Why he's silent? Like, don't worry, I got you. I'll keep you. What Ray said when he was walking down the block, yeah, I saw you with Brian's sister. I ain't no snitch. What goes through? We looked at him, nigga. I know. I ain't no snitch. Threw it back at him. He didn't have to verbally say it. It was all in his demeanor.
Okay.
And people don't understand demeanor is a big factor in growth and development. And when you're able to grow past a moment, Mo, you really, you make the internal conscious become a external one, because most of the young brothers don't know that, yo, you playing tough because you think that's the way to survive. That's the way to get killed. That's the way to go to jail. The tough guy goes to jail or die, or flee for his life, and never have comfortability again. So we don't want to encourage that. You know what I mean? So I think that's what you see us while we hide certain things, like whether or not we was getting high on drugs and all that shit. You got dirty giving you a demeanor, like the nigga's always fucking high.
But he's not wasted. You never seen him get wasted.
You see him spark. You see him spark.
Yeah.
You never see him go that far. It's almost like it's a natural energy. But we know there was the alcohol. But you never saw it. You never saw him pull the bottle first and then turn savage. You just thought, that's that nigga energy. He's just crazy.
Yeah.
And it's a better look that way. So that's why we didn't really reveal it.
Gotcha.